opinion besides you. I'm glad I ain't the only one who saw what I saw. I saw the man Tank Davis
Man,
lose the fight.
I'm gonna see what DC Black said.
Hey,
Eon
DC
Williams. I'm gonna
Black's
see
live.
what
I
he
seen.
said.
I'm gonna check his shit out later. But B Marsh Boxing, we live, man. We here to talk about what we just see, man. Hey, man,
Okay, hold on.
this fight right here. You see, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I wasn't so much interested in this fight, the build up, none of that. Because yet again, it was Tank Davis fighting another small dude. And I was just happy for Lamont Roach being a guy from the DC, Maryland area, PG County. And the man came to fight, man. The man came to fight and he gave us a damn good show. What you thought about the fight?
I think he clearly outboxed him, man. He had good distance. He had good distance. He had range.
Yeah,
He had good counter punching. I thought he just beat him, man. I thought he was a good. I thought it was a good performance.
absolutely. I agree with you 100%, especially with his
And Tank
distance
was,
and range.
and Tank wasn't just busy enough.
Now, he wasn't, per usual.
Yeah,
He thought he would catch him. You know, a lot of the Tank disciples, they say that Tank is has great IQ, and the guy is a guy who's not just a big puncher, and he's a great boxer and whatnot. I tend to
I gotta give
disagree
it up.
because Tank Davis, he's a guy who relies on his power. He does. And we all know what
I
happens to
gotta give
these
it.
guys who rely on their power at the end of the day.
Yeah, they can't. You can't. Because you were looking for one punch.
Facts. That's exactly what he was doing, especially when he took that knee, which I don't understand to the for the life of me why they didn't count that as a knockdown.
Bro, guess who called the fight all week that said Tank was gonna lose?
Who said that? I don't know.
This guy called Zip with the Drip.
Okay, I know him. He be with Gully
He,
TV.
yeah, he does. He talk about boxing. He loves Shakur Stevenson,
Okay, I've never watched this
but he was
channel.
like, he said a couple of days ago that Tank was gonna lose.
Hey, man, he knew what he was talking about, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I
Yeah.
didn't think that Lamar was gonna win this fight. But a zip with the drip, I guess he knew what he was talking about.
He also said that he said that Devin Haney and Shakur will beat Tank.
I've always thought they would. I've always thought they would. And a
I be
lot of people,
watching when he talk about boxing, man. He watch boxing like us, bro.
true. That's good, man. I need to check his channel out then if he talking some
Cause he
boxing
was
shit.
talking about the Billable. He was talking about the Billable and the Vitervia fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, the dude was Lamar Roach impressed me with his defense, man, in the pocket.
Man, yes, because he didn't look like that when he fought Jamal Harris.
Nah, he didn't. I don't know what happened with Jamal Herring. I guess he was overthinking, boxer versus boxer or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know. But the man's defense, how he was blocking shots, turning, keeping that right hand up, bang, and then turning, keeping the high guard up, keeping his chin down, and then the counter punching. His left hook. You saw Tank
Yeah.
Davis couldn't get out the way of that left hook, right? You peeped that?
No.
The man,
No.
Lamar,
Yes, I peeped it good.
the man staggered it with the left hook and the
Not only
straight right hand.
he staggered him about 3 or 4 times, bro.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah, I'm not saying Tank Davis was hurt or had the spaghetti legs, but when you
No,
get
but
caught
he
with a
said
flush
wobble.
punch and your legs go from under you,
Yeah, anybody can get caught with a flush punch and wobble.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, that happened to the best of them. He got wobbled like 3 to 4 times. I saw it.
Yes, indeed, he did, man. And the man Lamont Roach was not on his bicycle, not no lateral movement. He just stayed out the line with his distance of that straight left hand of Tank. That's one thing I noticed. He wasn't right there, just straight where he could get clocked with the left hand repeatedly. And he had the quicker hand speed, ladies and gents. He had the quicker hand speed.
Yeah, Tank. I ain't gonna make no excuses, but he look like jack shit tonight, or the boy that's outboxed him. Period.
He outboxed him. He landed more punches, threw
Yeah, I
more
think
punches.
because I ain't gonna give him no. I ain't gonna give him no excuse. That was a perfect game plan.
Absolutely. Him and his pops, man, they came with the perfect game plan. This is a guy that they know, the guy they've been fighting against each other since they were kids. from the DC
Yeah.
Baltimore amateur scene. So he came into
He was
this.
talking shit to Tay. He said, "You know you ain't knocking me out. You don't even believe that."
Yeah, he said that in the press conferences, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, and he had belief in himself.
Yeah.
He ain't laid down. There was not one point in this fight today where I thought the guy came for a paycheck on some Jamel Charlo versus Cannoli shit. There was no point in
Yeah,
that
you better
where
stay
I
away from
saw.
Keyshawn too.
What's that?
I say you better stay away from Keyshawn Davis too.
Who
Tank.
Tank, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, Keyshawn got that amateur experience. You know, Keyshawn
Yeah.
Davis
Tank,
is a
he
guy.
got, and he's bigger than Tank too.
Yeah, Keyshawn Davis is a guy with serious amateur experience. A guy who got himself. Only thing he got to do in his pro career is avenge all them losses in the amateurs to Andy Cruz, the Cuban. You know, that's the only guy
Yeah,
who.
I forgot about Andy Cruz too.
Yeah,
And Cruz in that division. Tank probably need to retire then.
he need to do something. He need to move up or something.
Because he ain't surrounded by nothing but killers, bro.
Mm-hmm. Wherever he goes, yo, shit, we still want to see a
I
tier.
don't think he could beat Andy Cruz either.
Yeah, yeah. If Andy Cruz is on his game, Andy Cruz probably beats everybody. You know, but then also the pro game is different from the amateurs. Sometimes we seen Cubans who are great, but they in the amateurs, but the pros, they just not that dude.
So far, the fights I've seen Andy Cruz in, he been having a little bit competition.
Yeah,
been dominating to me.
Now he's beating guys with good records. Yeah, and he's only like 4-0, maybe 5-0.
Yeah, you know when you have a long amateur career, they track them fast though.
Mm-hmm. As they should, just like what's his name, Keyshawn Davis.
Lomachenko and Rigondeaux.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were the fastest guys I've ever seen, as far as fast tracking from guys. But these guys were two-time Olympian gold medalists, so they had to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that 12th round, ain't nobody on God's green earth could ever give that 12th round to Tank Davis. The man wasn't even throwing punches.
Except if you were Larry Hazard.
Larry Hazard should never do no unofficial scoring ever again. That round where the man Tank Davis took a knee, he gave it to Tank.
He gave that to Tank. Yeah.
And even if Tank didn't take a knee, Lamont was giving him that work. Right. Hey, man.
When I saw that, I was about to cut the TV off, bro.
I feel you. I couldn't believe it. I didn't sit down for the rest of that fight. After round 8, I was on my feet the whole time. after he took the knee.
They cheated this dude.
Facts. I didn't sit down at all till the scorecards. The fight was over, man. Hey, I was impressed with Lamont's defense, though, man. You know, the head movement, the catching the punches on the gloves. You saw Tank started to try to break him. He started to go to the body because he couldn't hit him in the head. He couldn't hit him in the face. So he started to try to break him in rounds 10, 11, 12 with the body shots, but Lamont threw his own body shots too. And he countered over the top. When Tank going low, he went up high with the headshots. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Angel Garcia's in the chat. What's up, Angel? Yeah, man. So, Dawgz.
How many people in the chat?
There was 20. Now there's 7. Yeah, I mean.
Okay. Were they asking any questions?
Nah. But yeah, man, Lamont Roach, I thought he won this fight. Because after,
his stock went up though tonight.
Absolutely. His stock went up major high, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pay-per-view. He did this.
Yes. And Tank.
See, we ain't the only one beat Marsh. Chris Algieri said Roach stunned Tank.
He saw what we saw, man. Some people, Tank really got his fans who think this guy's invincible, man. And casuals, they believe in Tank.
If you can't keep it real, man, if you can't keep it real tonight, you're not a fan, I think you just gay.
Yeah, yeah. You just love to see Tank without his shirt on. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
you check it.
Yeah.
Because the even the casuals who I know, they believe in Tank and they be faking on Devin Haney and Shakur. I'm like, wow,
I
what?
got you know my boxing group, right? They got Tank Davis fans in there, and I screenshot it. I'm see if I can send it to this chat. I
Uh-huh.
screenshot all the Tank Davis fans. Every Tank Davis fan in my group said Tank lost.
Okay. That's what's up, man. They know what time it is.
Yeah, I got a pretty knowledgeable group. That's why I like it.
Mm-hmm. I need to come join that joint, man. I'm gonna have to find
Yeah,
that joint.
Facebook. We live, eat, sleep. We live, eat, sleep boxing on Facebook.
Yeah, I used to be in that joint when I had my old Facebook. That kinda I don't
Yeah.
know what happened to it, man. You know how Facebook be sometimes.
Yeah, you might have to make another profile.
Yeah, I do have one, but it's just for commercials, Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. But I'm gonna definitely find that group. If I join only one boxing group or look at any boxing content on Facebook, which I don't, it's gonna be yours though.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
James Tony be popping in there every now and then.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, man. Tank Davis, man, he talked about he had Vaseline in his eye. That's why he had to take a knee. That's what he said, man.
Man, yeah, he took a night after he got punched in the eye.
Yes, he got punched in the eye. The man, it stunned him. The man took a knee and he went into the corner. Set shots in the chat. What's good, set shot? Salute to you, my G. He says, Tank said he'd run it back. You fellas think that'll happen? Why not? Hey, man, Lamont, man, go get that money, man. Feed your family.
Hey, B. Marsh.
Mm-hmm.
You know Teddy Allen's about to go crazy.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Teddy Allen's going to go crazy because he hates these controversial decisions. He hates the corruption
Especially
in boxing.
About that knee.
Mm-hmm.
Especially about that knee.
Right. Yeah, but Lamont should have.
He's already up there.
Huh?
The fight with Teddy Atlas came on 15 minutes ago.
I'm going to check it out. I haven't watched Teddy Atlas in a while. I'm going to definitely check him out, man.
I'm going to go towards the end because he looked like he did the whole card. I'm going to go the last 15 minutes, see what he's talking about.
True indeed. So, yo, the DMV, DC, Maryland area has how many champions now? We got Lamont Roach, and we have got a new champ tonight, Gary Antoine Russell, So we got two now, I remember there used to be times when we'd have 8 at a time. Late 90s, early 2000s. But boxing, of course, in the United States, as far as the young man, they don't box as much as they used to compared to the 90s, 80s, 2000s. But what you think, man? We got to see an Alberto Puello versus Gary Antoine Russell rematch for unification.
Yeah.
We need that
Yeah, we do.
That should be his next fight. They ain't no tune-ups or no stay busy fight because you're now world champion. Slim, go ahead and do that.
I don't watch all the Sandor Martin fight, but some people say Sandor Martin should have won their fight. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, I didn't watch it at all. I'm gonna keep it tall with y'all. I came on and I put the broadcast on at the Gary Antoine Russell. And I cover all of Alberto Puello fights. I do. I thought he beat Gary Russell. Yeah. Even though I was rooting for Gary Antoine Russell, I thought he won that fight, a split decision. And I've also seen Gary Antoine Russell get 2 decisions that were kind of iffy. What was that against? What's the guy from Ukraine? Victor Postol and Rancis Bartholomew. That was a bad stoppage. Yeah. And I'm a guy who roots for Gary Antoine, but I don't hold nobody's nuts, man. I call it how I see it.
And Teddy Atlas said Lamont Roach won the fight.
Good, man. Hey, man, I'm glad people ain't caping for Tank, man. Yeah. Hey, man, I've seen a lot of nasty work on these YouTube streets when I make videos about Tank Davis, man. And I've seen whole grown men be nut hugging, just fanboying. You know what I mean? I've seen people who came to tell me that the reason they root for Tank Davis more
Okay.
than what's the guy Devin Haney is because Devin Haney has an advantage in life. He has his pops in his life. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that got nothing to do with boxing? You know what I mean?
No.
That's what they really said, man. Those are some broken men who said that gay shit, man. Come on, dogs. How you gonna say the man got an and that's your reason? Stop the cap, man. Look, man, Tank Davis, my issue with him is most of his career is he brings people up in weight. He's a 30-year-old prospect who's never, ever, ever unified a strap. How you ain't never unified a strap? You ain't never lost a fight since 2016. We here in 2025 and you never been in the unification? There's a problem. Look, man, I was a guy who rooted for Deontay Wilder. There's many times I didn't believe in the guy, because obviously I know what I see. The guy can't box. But Deontay Wilder got coddled. He did. PBC coddled the guy, and then I got no shame in saying that. I rooted for him in every single fight he fought. But the man had no unifications, dogs. No unifications, was a champion, and never unified for 5 years. And it's not a good look. To me, his resume is not Hall of Fame worthy. That's the truth about it. It's just the truth. But these days, I don't know. In boxing, it seems like it's easy. I mean, Vinny Paz got into the Hall of Fame, and we fucks with Vinny Paz, and we've talked about Vinny Paz for years. Since I came fucking with y'all on this YouTube shit, we ain't never thought Vinny Paz a Hall of Famer. I ain't got nothing against Vinny Paz. He's an entertaining motherfucker. But it seems like these days
Yeah.
it's easier to go to the Hall of Fame than ever. But there's still guys like Marlon Starling who's not in the Hall of Fame. How Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn, they not in the Hall of Fame. But Vinny Paz is? There's something wrong with the
Yeah.
system, man. That shit broken.
And Arturo Gotti shouldn't be in there either.
No, he shouldn't. And I used to say, if Arturo Gotti's in there, why the hell Chico Corrales isn't? But Chico Corrales is now a Hall of Famer. God bless the dead. They put him in. Chico Corrales, he's accomplished more than Arturo Gotti.
The reason, I'm going back to Tank Zip's post about that fight a couple of days ago when he said Lamont was gonna read. He said Tank be smoking weed.
He do? Ah, shit, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. And the inactivity.
Yeah.
But when you're in the fight game, you can't be smoking weed, man. That's just the truth about it. You can't be smoking no pot. You can smoke all the weed you want after the fight game. But, boxers, if you want to be at your optimal best, you got to follow the Floyd Mayweather blueprint.
Ain't want to keep it real.
Huh?
Abner Mares ain't want to keep it real.
Wow, what was he saying? On the commentary?
Talking to him after the fight. Ali Setback was talking to him after the fight. You could tell he didn't say Tank wanted to, you could tell he didn't want to say Tank Law.
Yeah. He was biased with the commentary.
I knew he was.
Yeah.
Well, why would you say it when Ali Setback was talking to you? You said, well, Tank needs to rematch more than Roach. That mean you think you lost the fight, jackass?
Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, Shakur Stevenson, he's a smaller guy, obviously, came up from 126 featherweight. He's at 135, 3 different weight class champion. He's unified straps before. So, that's what I've always said. Guys like Devin Haney and Shakur came after Tank Davis, and they've accomplished more.
Older than them.
Yeah. They've accomplished more. Even guys like Teofimo, who I don't like at all one bit, but I would love to see him, Teofimo, mix it up with those guys. Teofimo's a more accomplished fighter. He's a lineal champion in 2 different weight classes, whether you like the kid or not.
I heard the Sheik trying to make a boots fight with him.
What does that mean? That the guy's too big for 140 already?
I think he might be too big for 140.
He just came there like at least 2 years ago, maybe.
Them damn, because I think that's what they was talking about.
Yeah, I've heard about them trying to make that fight, and
I heard the Sheik wanted to do this. I like it though. Devin Haney against Garcia,
I like
and the
more.
winner
I like
fight the
more.
winner between
What's that? Go ahead.
Devin Haney gonna fight Garcia, and the winner gonna fight the winner between Tio and Boots.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that fight, but me personally, Dawgz, I've been talking about these lightweights since like 2020, man. Since 2020,
Yeah,
5 years in. I remember making videos on the beach when I was on vacation. Teofimo Lopez versus Tank. Teofimo versus Devin Haney. Shakur wasn't even at 135 them times. You know?
yeah, but Tank gonna wait till them guys grow out that division.
Yeah, I would love to see Teofimo still versus Devin Haney, Shakur, or Tank before a Boots Ennis fight. I think Boots
Yeah,
Ennis, they trying to give him a name. That's what it is, a name, because he has no names on his resume. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Like who? What's up with Errol Spence? You saw what Errol Spence was tweeting about like yesterday or something?
What? What are you talking about now, man?
He said something like to the effect like, the worst decision I could have ever made in my life was drinking and
I've
boxing.
been though.
Like
You remember that guy? You remember that guy said that? What's that dude that used to be in Floyd Mayweather corner? The fat dude.
the guy who was a heavyweight, Nate Jones.
Nate Jones. You remember he was on that site, Laugh at First Sight.
Yeah, yeah, I
When
remember
he was
that.
I was watching him. I was watching them old videos. He said he was like this was like this probably about 3 or 4 years before he fought
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I always thought dude gonna beat him, but I remember that video. He talked about his drinking. I remember. I'll tell you what he wrote. He said a day ago, worst thing I did to myself was drinking. If you're an athlete, focus on the end goal. Hopefully, it's a better situation for you and your loved ones. Boy, shut your ass up and get in the ring, man. Stop giving motivational speeches. You didn't do it.
he might get beat
Yeah.
because he been out of ring too long.
This boy been out the ring since July 29th of 2023, man. Hey, man.
Crawford already got a fight in.
If he ain't a broken man, I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. That man Crawford really broke his ass.
Not only that, I heard he can't even make 154. They say when he come back, he might be fighting at 160.
Hey, do what you gotta do, man. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Errol Spence was not the truth like a lot. Remember, his fans were the same people who were Tank Davis fans. Yo?
Yep.
They always latch on and they do the most extreme fanboyism.
I never done that. I like certain people, but I ain't scared to say certain people get beat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember when I was the only one that when they was going crazy about Anthony Joshua and Wilder, I was like, them niggas got to get beat before they even meet each other.
I remember, yeah, you said that. You sure did.
I said, one dude can't box and the other dude too stiff. He's so damn stiff, he's slow.
You're right. Yeah, man. Hey, you was right about that.
Y'all seen it coming because they wasn't like that. People that like they was Holyfield and damn
Lennox Lewis.
I like, no. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's exactly what happened, and we still never got to see the fight. I heard Deontay Wilder next fight gonna be like on Pro Box or something, or one of them kind of thriller cards. So yeah, I mean.
I heard the Sheik say he might do something else with him.
You need to, man. Bring Wilder back, Dawgz.
He said he might talk about he said he might think about talking since him and Joshua both lost, let them fight each other now.
That's true. That's exactly what should happen next. Pulled out that fight with Parker. Why you think he did that?
Oh.
Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, I told you I thought Parker was gonna beat Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, I think
Man, Bacoli disappointed me, bro.
he sure did. I know.
And, and Big Bang Zhang.
Zhang pissed me off, man. That man dropped him in round 4, but he ain't going for the kill. It's like he got tired. He got super tired.
Yeah, he go. I knew Zane was done when my man started going to his body.
Exactly. That's all he did.
Same thing with Bacoli.
Yeah. If McCullough got knocked out in 2 rounds, he got hit on the head. He went down. Hey, but they said Bukoli got life-changing money. You heard that, right?
Anthony Joshua and what's my man? What's my man that beat Fury? Damn, I forgot his name. Undisputed.
Usyk.
You saw their face after Bukoli got knocked out.
Yeah, man, they were shocked.
I know what their face looked. They ain't fighting Joseph Parker.
Right. Yeah, man. Hey, man, I think Daniel Dubois pulled out of that fight because he's like, man, if I lose, fuck that shit. I'd rather lose in a fat ass payday to Joshua in a rematch.
Or
Usyk.
rematch, or get the because they say he talking about Usyk too.
Right, Usyk
too. Yeah,
for undisputed.
Yeah, I'd rather lose to them than lose to Joseph Parker. You right.
Yeah, that's what and Dawgz. I just learned about Dubois not fighting the day of the fight. I sat here on the fight on the card, and that's when I found out. And then I had to go Google it. Apparently, he pulled out a day or 2 before the Parker fight.
Yeah.
What about Schofield, man? What about Schofield? Why he ain't fight Shakur?
I think that man faking.
Yes, talking about he in the hospital, and his pops the one speaking for him.
I knew he was going to do that because remember when he said they ripped up his passports before he got over there?
Right.
Because he didn't make it to Saudi Arabia on time. I knew he was going to pull out the fight, bro.
Yeah, man. He was going to get his ass whooped too, though.
I don't want to hear your daddy talk no more.
Yes. When I heard his pops talk about he in the hospital or something, I was like, boy, shut your ass up. Yeah, I never believed that. I had a feeling that he wasn't going to fight him anyways.
How did you score the Bivol fight? Bivol and Viterbi.
I had it 8-4.
So Bivol.
Yes. 8-4.
Me too. I had the same as that scorecard. And to me, I thought Bivol beat him twice.
Absolutely, he beat him twice on my card. He beat him twice. I've always thought Bivol is the best 175 in the world.
Yeah, you think Dan Benavidez is gonna fight him?
Man, who did I hear Benavidez talking about fighting? Somebody not even close to these guys. Who the fuck was it?
Yeah.
Who is it? Who was it?
How did you score the fight with Benavidez fight?
Oh, Benavidez versus Morrell, man, he beat the shit out of him, man. I stopped scoring it, man. I stopped scoring it. It wasn't competitive.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing a lot of punches.
Nah. I stopped scoring it, and dude clearly won that joint. Who did I hear Benavidez, not even the media suggesting, him saying that he'll fight him? Who was it? There was somebody. Oh, Callum Smith. Callum Smith.
Against who?
Against Benavidez. Benavidez said he'll fight Callum Smith.
Why you want to fight Callum Smith?
I know.
Man, I don't want to see that shit.
I don't want to see that, man. Now, Callum Smith beat Buatsi. I give it up to him. He did. A close fight.
Well, I ain't never raped Buatsi like that, though.
I feel you, man. You know, Buatsi is a guy who won a bronze medal in 2016. Here we are in 2025, and the man ain't never even fought for a world championship. That just told me a lot about what he's doing with his career. Maybe he's not confident enough. He ain't never challenged for a world title as a bronze medalist 9 years in. Hey, man, that don't even make sense.
I had a funny feeling Callum Smith was going to beat him, though.
Now, I ain't going to lie. I thought Buatsi was going to win. I picked Buatsi to win.
Because I think he kind of, I always thought, I never rated him like that.
Yeah. I thought they just slow pacing him, with Virgil Hunter, and he got good tutelage. And because they more talk about an Anthony Yard fight with Buatsi more than a world championship. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I remember they talking about that fight for you.
Yeah. A bronze medalist should have fought for a world title 4 years into their pro career. At most 4 years. Shit, Deontay Wilder came into boxing when? 2009? By 2015, he was a world champion. So at least 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Casamayor, these guys, they fought for world championships within their first 4 years, even as a bronze medalist.
That tells me all I need to know.
Yeah.
If they did that means he wasn't ready.
Nah, he wasn't ready, man. He wasn't ready, Dawgz. Because
I saw that when you say how long they took his career.
Right.
Like he ain't that good. If they did that, they knew he wasn't that good.
Right, yeah. That's just what it is. There's guys, there's little white dudes from Ireland. That dude, I forgot his name. His name was Paddy somebody. Not even the guy who fought Shakur. It was a guy who won a bronze medal. Guys like Michael Conlon. These guys won bronze and silver. They fought for world titles many a times. I mean.
Yep.
Yeah, so Buatsi, that's what it was, and that's why he lost. You were better off losing for a world title fight rather than a old washed up Callum Smith, man. And Callum Smith it was a close fight though. It's not like he washed him. But I had Callum Smith winning, even though I picked and I was rooting for Buatsi.
Man, I can't believe that shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. So we'll see, man. We'll see who Benavidez fights, but I don't care to see a Callum Smith. Even if he beats him, what does that do for you? It's not a world title fight. It ain't like dude got a strap. Why you ain't talking about Bevo? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? How you ain't talking about Bevo? You talking about Callum Smith.
What I was reading somewhere, I don't know if it's true, or they say the PBC people over there is keeping them away from the Sheik, like Tank and Benavidez.
PBC, they tried to do their own thing still.
Yeah.
Hey, look. What about the fighters from Top Rank? Teofimo's fucking with the Sheik. He's a Top Rank guy.
Some bullshit. Bubu Andrade on some bullshit. He said Tank 175.
Oh, he tripping. Bubu need to stay back where they're in Rhode Island, man. He ain't doing nothing anyways.
He got hit too hard upside his head by Benavidez.
Right. Yeah, man.
So how the fuck you scored that fight 7-5?
He came in for a payday, to be honest, versus Benavidez.
Yeah.
He did. Because it wasn't competitive.
Yeah, one good round.
Right. It wasn't competitive. And Bubu's a guy who came up from 154. He was obviously the smaller man. But he took that fight for a payday.
Yeah. I got a funny feeling, man. I know its size matters, but I think Terrence Crawford gonna beat Canelo.
I got him beating Canelo, man.
Yeah, because I was watching the damn last two people they fought that moved kind of similar was Laurie Mayweather.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even Austin Trout. Trout with the southpaw.
Austin Trout did that dumb shit that caused him to fight and start getting too close to him.
Yeah. That's what happened, and he got caught. Hey, what about Virgil Ortiz versus Madrimov, man? I ain't gonna lie, I was impressed with Virgil Ortiz. I was super impressed.
Man, yeah, I was impressed. Madrimov can get outworked, man. I'm starting to notice that.
Yeah, that's what happened. He got outworked. He ain't have no inside game. The dude put on a mean streak, Virgil Ortiz, because he was getting washed. Dude was styling on him. Madrimov the first 3-4 rounds. his hands down, baiting him in. He was styling on him. But dude just did what you're supposed to do to these Europeans. Take him to the trenches. And he took him
Yeah.
to the trenches, man. He drowned his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I can't believe that shit.
Yeah. You know, he beat him better than Bud Crawford did. Yeah, I mean.
Nah, but yeah, about the same because Bud Crawford face ain't get that bashed up like his did.
Now, Bud got hit more than I've ever seen him get hit in my life, though, versus Madrimov.
Yeah, but whatchamacallit cut up.
Yeah. Now, dude was, his
Cut
face was,
whatchamacallit.
no question. And that was more from the earlier rounds. Dude's face was swelled up from round 3. Virgil
Yeah,
Ortiz.
that's what I thought. I was
Both
like,
his cheeks.
what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
He was messing up Virgil Ortiz's face too, though.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a good little fight from
I don't
Virgil.
think nobody going. I think that dude is a good fighter, but Magnumov, I think he's just going to be. I think he gonna give people a tough fight for a little while to say it was competitive, but then he gonna lose.
Yeah. They just don't got the inside game. I don't know. They don't get.
Tell you what he remind me of.
Who?
Let me show you. Let me show you somebody that puts on good performances but lose. Like back in the day, I'm trying to give you a good example. What's my man name? Used to put on good performances.
Who that?
There's a damn boxer. He used to lose all the time, but he do a good, but put on a good performance. Like I'm gonna say Iron Bartley. He did a good performance, but some other people.
Man.
Let's see. What's the other dude name?
You think I do that 168?
That Mexican. Huh?
You think I'll do that 168?
Nah, not 168. What's that other dude name? He used to lose, but he used to put on a good fight sometimes. What's my man name? Damn. He fought Reggie Johnson, Jorge Castro.
Oh, Jorge Castro, true. Okay. The Argentinian.
Yeah, he used to lose, but put on a good performance.
Yeah. He fought Clarissa Shields' trainer. John David Jackson.
Fought Terry Norris. He gave Terry Norris hell.
Yeah.
Fought Roy Jones. Roy Jones broke his nose early, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jorge Castro's a good fighter.
Yeah.
Yep, he gave everybody a tough out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's like Argentinian fighters used to be a thing. I don't hear about them no more.
Hell no. Who's the last great Argentina? Was it Sergio?
Sergio and Maidana.
Yeah, them the last two.
Yeah, they used to always have fighters, man. Matisse.
Yeah. What's the greatest one that come out there, the middleweight?
Yeah. What the fuck is Carlos Monzon?
People say he one of the greatest middleweights. I don't think he's the greatest middleweight ever.
Yo, there's people who say he's the greatest, and they say he beats Hagler.
I don't think he beat Hagler. I watched him fight because I try to say why. I don't think he could beat Hagler.
Nah, he ain't beating Hagler. Prime for prime.
He badly beat. I gotta watch that Benny Briscoe fight. He damn struggled against Benny Briscoe.
Yeah, he did. He got dropped by him.
I thought Benny Briscoe won that fight too.
Yeah, they fought like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was another dude gave him a good fight too. But nah, I don't think he would have beat Hagler.
Nah. He would have beat Hagler, man. Those was the 70s middleweights. He had a long run. Like from 1970s.
I don't think B-Hall would have beat Hagler either.
No, hell no. Ain't no middleweight beating Hagler except maybe Ray Robinson. That's what's going to give him the hardest fight. At middleweight.
Ray Robinson had trouble with them bigger guys too.
Yeah. But he would avenge the loss though and beat him.
Yeah, he avenged the loss because on who he might would have beat him because I watched that Duran fight. Duran gave him a close fight.
Yeah, he did. He was the only one though.
Yeah,
He was the only one in Hagler's title defense who went the distance. Besides Ray
yeah.
Leonard, Duran and Ray Leonard.
Duran defense underrated too.
Yeah. Duran a top five of greatest of all time to me.
Yeah,
Like out of those guys they call the four kings, he, I think he's the greatest. Now I like Hagler, but I don't
I
I don't
think they
have
should have put him
Hagler
fifth.
as a top five of all time.
I, I think they should have made a fifth king because Benitez should have been in there because
Yeah,
Benitez was the youngest in ever, wasn't he?
right. He was the champion at
Because he
17.
got a good resume too. He beat
Yep.
my man. What's that damn dude he beat?
He beat that
I
dude
forgot.
Antonio Cervantes.
Yeah, and another beat Antonio Cervantes
Yep. That's how he became world champ at 140.
at 17 years old.
Mm-hmm. Now, he's a great fighter, man.
Yeah, he beat Duran easily too.
Yeah. Those are reasons he should be in the top what you call it, the five kings because he went toe to toe 15 rounds in like a majority decision loss to Tommy Hearns at
He
154.
dropped Tommy Hearns twice in that fight.
Yeah. And that to me is Tommy Hearns' greatest weight class, 154.
Yeah,
So he came from 140 to fight him, fight like that and barely lose to Tommy Hearns and dropped him. Man, you got to put him up there top as a five kings.
yeah.
We got fellas in
How
the
you
chat
think?
saying, Michael Spencer's in the chat. He says Tank got that Floyd treatment. And
Yeah,
Razor, the creator, says, nope, he ain't going to run it back. Tank would be an idiot not to run that back.
he ain't gonna run that back, man, because that dude exposed him tonight. Be more,
He did. He
and
did.
that dude gonna be better prepared next time too.
True indeed. Yeah. I looked at their
That dude
paydays,
defense
man.
on point.
They ain't getting
His
no.
damn
You said,
confidence gonna be up too.
yeah, it should be. It should be, man. The guy had no fear in Tank like a lot of people do.
Tank a little slow tonight too.
Yeah, the dude hand speed was way faster. Huh?
Yeah,
Tank was a one shot at a time guy. This guy throwing combinations, especially to the body. He's throwing left and right hooks to the body.
It's like this shit is so shocking though. The way he beat him,
Uh-huh.
and they were clearly trying to cheat my man. I don't like that.
They were, man. Even the referee, Steve Willis, man. This guy forgot his job. That's an 10-8 round, man.
Then you heard about Terrence Crawford? He said, "Oh, I guess they forgot the rules for the night."
He right, man. He absolutely right. I couldn't believe it.
That's why when they did that, I said, "This no bull." I was cussing at the TV, bro.
Dawgz, I stood up from round 8 when they did that. I was so vexed. I didn't sit down for the rest of the fight. I was on my feet for the rest of the fight, man, because it started getting popping. Because when Tank came back from getting his face wiped, he started trying to go hard, like he tried to knock him out. And this guy didn't budge. He didn't flinch. He threw the same body punches and headshots the Tank was throwing.
Yeah, that's what Terrence Crawford said. I never seen someone take a knee and they don't count it as a knockdown. Must have forgot the rules for the night.
That's a cold hard fact, man. They was trying to cheat for the man Tank. And even the Larry Hazard gave Tank Davis that round. He's out of order. He should never do no unofficial scorecard judging ever again.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. I can't believe he did that.
I want to know how much Tank Davis and Lamont Roach payday is.
Hold on.
I'm about to try to look it up. Mm-hmm. I thought Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz was a draw.
Damn.
Mm.
They choking the shit out of Tank on tour.
I know his fans in the fetal position right now.
Damn.
Tank, I'm about to find out. They
I
say
can't believe this shit.
they're not showing Lamont Roach's payday. They say it could make up to close to 7 figures, but they say Tank is guaranteed 2 million and could make as much as 5 million.
I wonder how much this pay-per-view gonna take.
I doubt the pay-per-view does well.
Me either. I don't think it's gonna do well.
Nah, they make money at the gate though. I think they said it's the
Yeah.
biggest sellout at Barclays. What the fuck? Do they add more seats in the Barclays? Because they said Danny Garcia used to always have them records. So you can only
Yeah,
tie it
TV deals.
unless you add more seats in the Barclays Center.
Man, this shit is crazy. I can't believe he lost this fight, man.
Yeah.
I'm watching it again.
Oh, word? Where you find? You found a copy?
It's on that Russian site.
Oh, okay. Hey man, send the link in the chat, man. I'm gonna watch it too. I'm gonna watch that shit again.
Hold on. Go on that Russian site on my phone and do it that way.
People in the chat, I see we got some fanboys. Look at this clown. Look at this clown. Said Lamont ain't beat none off Tech. Stop being delusional. Boy, please. You don't know shit about boxing. Shut your nut ass up. A lot of professional boxers even said Tank Davis lost this fight. You better go on somewhere. This is a real boxing channel. Ain't no fanboy channel over here. Your boy lost. Somebody else says Tank don't even got a scratch. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? The man had to take a freaking knee because he got punched in his eye. He don't got a scratch. This clown here says, y'all don't know boxing. Lamont ain't win. It was a clear draw. They was talking and smiling the whole fight. Yeah, because you know him personally, right? You think you saw something we didn't see? And every other professional boxers, every Tank Davis, the dude took a freaking knee. And if it was a draw, then that's a 10-8 round, dummy. This guy, see, I don't like these type of people who come up in here trying to be so opinionated like we didn't see. You see, that's the difference between me and you. I'm not a fanboy. I'm a fan of boxing before any man. I know you like to see Tank Davis sweating.
Watching boxing when Tank started fighting.
Right, exactly. You guys started watching boxing 5 minutes ago, and you coming here talking about he ain't get scratched. Boy, please, I should block your nut ass for even saying that.
He probably went to every YouTube video that's talking about Tank lost.
These are the type of people I told you who in their fetal position right now, with a pillow between their legs, like a broad, because they boy lost. The boy lost this damn fight. He lost this fight. He got hey dummy, code whatever your name is. The man Lamont Roach landed more punches and threw punches on the man. Your boy took a freaking knee. Round 12, where Tank could have even put a statement and tried going for the kill, this clown-ass dude had his hands in his pockets. Are you dumb? Look at this guy talking about go get some money. If you always...
Tank ain't paying you.
you see, these type of feminine-ass dudes, they talk like hoes. You know how hoes talk about, that's why my man got more money than your man. That's the type of mentality from these guys. You know what I'm saying? Talking about I want to see Tank lose. I don't give a damn if Tank lose or not. He lost tonight.
We don't do that. He got beat. Don't come over here mad because he got beat.
Exactly, man. I hate these feminine ass dudes, man. Emotional damage. Yeah, I'm saying, go somewhere else. Go find a Tank Davis, a fanboy channel that's gonna coddle your feelings, cause that's what I'm not gonna do here. You see, the fight game. The fight game is the best sport in the world because it exposes men. Yeah, I mean, it exposes men and their feelings, and it shows people's true feelings. And you see, you exposing yourself. Yeah, I mean, they said it's a draw. Everybody else, go watch everybody's YouTube channel out here. Tell them. Everybody talking
I'm
about
on the
Tank
feed.
lost the fight.
I'm on the feed. I don't see where everybody says it's a draw.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm saying. But yeah, man, these fellas, man, they just be in their feelings, man. These the kind of people who talk about Devin Haney has an advantage in life more than Tank Davis, and that's why I root for Tank Davis, because Devin Haney has a father in his life.
Paulie
Boy, please.
Malignaggi said that was the worst decision I've ever seen.
Paulie Malignaggi knows his boxing, man. Yeah.
Let me see what you talking about.
Bud Crawford knows what happened. Shakur said the dude lost the fight. And I haven't even watched nobody's feed on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel. And I'm just glad that. What's that?
I only seen one person from my feed so far, one boxer said that he won, and that was Andrade.
Andrade. Yeah, Andrade, man. He got hit in the head too much by the man Benavidez. He's out of pocket. He don't even fight no more. His opinion is null and void. He don't even fight.
Yeah, he the only one. Everybody else said he.
The man won the fight. Even if it's a draw, clown, a 10-8 round means the guy it's because he took a knee. He lost that round. So even if it's a draw, the scorecard, it should be 115, 113, no, 114, 113 in favor of the man Lamont Roach. These guys don't know how to score fights, man. You see, that's why some people, man,
they like looking at Tank with the shirt off, man.
Yeah, they love to see him, man. They love these guy fellas. They love the Tank Davis without his shirt on. They love to see the sweat glistening off of him. You saw his coach round 12. He was talking about the man Calvin Ford. Calvin Ford was mad. He was like, "Man, you gotta cut this shit out, man. You gotta cut this out, man. Like, yo."
Why? Why was his corner panicking like that?
Right. Exactly. Boy, please. These fat fellas, man, they don't know shit about boxing. Tank Davis, a guy who never fought nobody his whole career. Till today, in 2016, the best name on his resume is Jose Pedraza, a 2 different weight class champion. That's the best name on his resume. How is that? The man never even unified. From 2016, here we are in 2025, never unified a damn belt. How many the best name, the most accomplished dude he's ever beat is Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz started boxing at 115, man. A freaking flyweight. That's the best name, accomplished man that the dude has beat. Boy, please. The man has been inactive. His hand speed couldn't match Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach's defense was airtight, blocking all these punches, stayed out the line of that left hand. How the fuck you win this fight? You ain't gonna come here and talk that nut-ass goofy shit to me, man. That's what you're not gonna do. Huh? I told you, Chris, I'm glad everybody saw what I saw. I'm not biased for nothing. Yeah. I'm glad they see what I seen. The man lost the fight. Look at this clown talking about y'all up at 2 a.m. having a discussion. Where I'm at, cocksucker, it's actually 10 in the morning because I'm on vacation. Something you probably don't even know about. You probably don't even leave your damn state. I'm out the country.
We've been doing boxing after every major event for years, cocksucker.
Right, and guess who's here on my channel watching me talking about we here. Dude, boy, who is this guy? Who is this myopic imbecile? This guy is just a clown, man. I'm out the country, Slim. It's 10 in the morning. I've had my breakfast, and I'm about to go have a nice big lunch with my family. It's not 2 a.m. where I'm at. And even if I was in the States, I'd be doing this live video at 2 in the morning, same way, with you here watching it. He said, go get some money, talking like a distraught female. You seen 2 females from the hood who just be arguing and pulling hair, talking about my man got more money than you. That's why your man broke. You seen that type of shit, Chris? That's this dude.
Yeah.
That's this guy talking about money. These are type of guys who root for Tank Davis because they think he has money, and they'll root for a guy because he has more money than him, so he'll beat him. That's the type of mentality these guys are stupid, man. These guys have no brain cells. Coming in here fucking up the live.
None at all.
Yeah, man. Back to the boxing fight game. The man Lamont Roach threw more punches, landed more punches, had the better defense. The man ain't even get rocked. Did you see the guy stumble tonight? I ain't see him get wobbled.
I saw it.
I ain't see Lamont Roach get wobbled. I see guys more trying to. You saw Frank Martin, how he fought Tank Davis from round one. Slim was on lateral movement on his bicycle, and I knew he couldn't sustain that movement, and he was doing good. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with no lateral movement in and out as long as you're counterpunching and you're making the guy miss and you're making him pay. Frank Martin was doing good for 7 rounds, but I knew he couldn't sustain that kind of movement for 12. He couldn't do that for 12. And by the 7th and 8th round, he got clocked. Truth of the matter is, if the fight went 8 rounds versus Frank Martin won 7 out of those 8 rounds. He just got caught because he couldn't keep moving like that. He doesn't do that. Like he couldn't sustain that kind of lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? Look at Leo Santa Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz was beating the shit out of Tank Davis until he got trigger happy with that right hand. He threw 3 straight right hands and he missed and he got slept with the uppercut. But the truth of the matter is Leo Santa Cruz was winning the fight. This guy talking about we up at 2 a.m, but he's here on my channel watching.
We've been doing boxing. Everybody's up doing the boxing still.
Yeah, right. There's other people who's doing lives right now.
Yeah.
This guy's in his feelings. He's in his feelings talking about they called it a draw. So what? You know how many times in boxing the judges get it wrong? They got it wrong in Bevo versus Better Beef, the first fight. What does that mean? They called it a draw. That don't mean nothing.
I guess Pernell Winnicker and Chavez was a draw.
Yeah, it was a draw to him. I bet he never even seen that fight. I bet you if Tank Davis retires, he'll stop watching boxing. They're those kind of people. I know those kind of people existed when Floyd was around. When Floyd was around, they watched Floyd, not so much anybody else. When Floyd retired, they don't watch boxing no more. I got little Zank in the chat. What's up, little Zank? He says 8-4 being nice, 7-5 Lamont. There you go. Talk to him. He got a good scorecard. You know what I'm saying? I had a 7-5 for Lamont Roach.
I had 7-5 too.
You know what I'm saying? After 4 rounds, I had it 2-2. Tank round 1, Lamont round 2. Tank round 3, Lamont round 4. I gave Tank round 5 and 6. After that, this dude washed him. Dude was washing him. He stood in the pocket with him. How many guys be standing toe-to-toe with Tank in the pocket, trading body shots, counterpunching, make him miss, make him pay? There was one time Tank cracked him with a left hand. Boom. And he kind of, then what did the guy do? Before Tank could put his hands out, he caught him with a more beautiful flush right hand. The guy.
When Tank was getting beat, he started trying to fight dirty.
Huh?
When Tank was getting beat, he was trying to fight dirty.
Yeah, he went low. He hit him in the nuts. Steve Willis had to pull him over and say, hey, man, can't do that. Because Tank was now trying to break him because he couldn't catch him flush. It's obvious. If you know boxing, the guy couldn't catch him.
They wasn't gonna give him that.
He could.
Zip live on Instagram.
Well, yeah, he going in.
Hold on, I'm going to let you hear. Hold on.
That they gave him a draw. That shit was a draw.
Hold on.
Who's on my YouTube page right now and check? I said Lamont Roach was gonna beat Tank Davis. Lamont Roach just beat Tank Davis. He wasn't the champion. They wasn't gonna give him that. They gave him a draw. That shit was a rumble. But it don't surprise me though. This is Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, this is Brooklyn, New York. Lamont Roach just got robbed in Brooklyn, New York. Do you know how many people say they got robbed in Brooklyn, New York? Lamont Roach. You know, welcome to the list. Yeah, welcome to the list. Yeah, you got robbed in Brooklyn I got robbed in Palmetto when I was 13 years old.
Oh shit, he talking about really getting robbed on the streets and shit. Brooklyn keep on taking it.
Yeah, that's what he is.
That's funny. I'm gonna go back and watch that joint. I don't think I'm subscribed to his channel. I'm not. I just seen him on.
He talks about boxing when they fight comes out. He watches boxing though.
True indeed. I just seen him on Gully when they do a little dual video. You know what I mean? They do a collab.
He watch boxing. They talk about mostly basketball on there though.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Lil Zank's in the chat. I hope I'm saying your name right, Dawgz. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to butcher your name, Slim. I'm just trying to read it the same way I see it. But he said, but he almost dropped Tank. That was crazy. He did. He caught him with that flush right hand, right? Like a pull counter joint. A pull counter joint. The man was stumbling backwards. You know what I mean? I was just telling my folks, my girl here and my kids when he was watching, I've never seen Tank Davis hurt. I've never seen him like wobbled on Queer Street. But tonight, hey, he almost got dropped a couple times. That left hook, he got caught with a left hook that stumbled him too.
It's like his reaction time was awful. He was just slow.
Yeah. Yeah, Tank Davis is a guy, he's more of a Twitter fingers guy, you know? You know, that's what I don't like about the guy, how he's a Twitter fingers, talks crazy. You know, he's talked crazy about Bud Crawford and this woman and his, you know, but he'll never fight these guys. The man Tank Davis said, man, I'll break your fucking neck, man. And Bud Crawford will definitely do that. Bud Crawford is the fighter, a boxer, all the above.
He ain't do that when Charlo caught his ass in that room that time.
Who Tank?
When Charlo caught Tank that time,
right?
Down the
when Tank was with Broner, right? When Tank was with Broner, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, both of the ass were quiet.
Right? Yep, I remember that. That's the first time I've ever seen the Charlos apply pressure on anybody. It's usually the other way around. I seen Jarrett Hurd. I think Jarrett Hurd even lost tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he said he retired too.
Yeah, man, Jarrett Hurd was a one-hit wonder. It's a damn shame he never got that fight with Charlo, because at one time in boxing, that was one of the top two biggest fights to be made in boxing. Charlo and Hurd.
You were going on a little run, though, before you got lost.
Yeah, that was for Undisputed. Charlo had one strap, WBC. This other dude, Hurd, had IBF, WBA, and WBO. He really had... No, I lied. He had two straps, WBA and IBF. And Charlo had two. Yeah. Yeah, man. Hurd should retire, you know what I mean? He definitely should retire, because I haven't seen him. I don't think I've seen him win a fight since he lost to J-Rock.
Julian Williams need to retire too.
Oh, he got beat up today? I know he was on the card.
Yeah, he got beat up 2 days. He got beat up tonight too.
Yeah, I thought he would too. I haven't seen him fight in a long time. I seen him on the stage yesterday at the little press conference. The man looked like he just came off the streets in a winter jacket. You know what I'm saying? You saw that shit?
Yeah.
I like, J-Rock, where you been?
J-Rock a little past his prime. He was getting beat up tonight.
Yeah, him and Hurd should call it quits, just like Banana Rosario. You know? Jason Banana Rosario.
Hey, what's my man named? X-Man came back at a high weight class, bro. What's wrong? You seen that shit?
Nah, you told me about it. I didn't get to see it.
He didn't, man. No, he ain't competing at that weight class.
X-Man big as shit, man. Eating a lot of oxtail and jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah. So Jared Hurd lost a split decision to Johan Gonzalez. Let me see. Where's J Rock? J Rock.
J Rock got beat up every round.
I gotta. Oh yeah, he lost a decision to Ioannis Tellers. I don't even know who that guy is.
I gave him and that dude only had like 10 fights, I think.
But I look his record up. Yeah, he's 10 and he came in with 9 fights. He's 10-0 now.
Yeah, he went.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he beat the shit. I ain't give on J Rock no rounds.
Well, J Rock is maybe your last payday. This guy, Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd has lost from the J Rock fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's had 6 fights, and he's lost 5 of those 6 fights.
Yeah, man. He said he retired tonight. He announced his retirement.
Yeah, I mean he lost to Banano Rosario in this previous fight. I saw that one on Pro Box. He lost a split decision. And then the man, Jason Rosario, I covered the fight a few weeks ago. He got put to sleep. He got put face first on the canvas by Jesus Ramos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's Ricky General in the chat. He says, Twitter fingers, bro, you sleep. I don't know what that means. I don't understand what you mean by that. But if you tend to talk crazy, just type something legible. You know, say it with your chest so I could know exactly what you're saying. Because Tank Davis is a...
that shit talking crazy going to help Tank.
Right. Yeah, whatever you say. I don't know if you're trying to defend Tank or what it is. Just say it with your chest, Ricky General. Don't be passive aggressive. You know what I mean? Say what you want to say, very legible in English, because that's what we're speaking here. I'll read it out loud, and I'll go in from there. Simple, nothing else to it.
Man, they ain't been in the chat, man. You know they just going around different YouTube channels trying to defend.
Yeah, you know, some of these guys I've never seen in my life. And that's okay.
Yeah, so you know
new people are always welcome.
They find the full court press. They're trying to go to every YouTube channel that's on there.
Right. We'll see if Ricky General clarifies what he's trying to say. Talking about you sleep. I'm obviously not sleep. I'm speaking to you live and direct on YouTube. So I'm not sleep.
I don't remember some of them dudes in the chat before.
Never. That's how it is. You know, I've been doing this for a while. You know, we have your regulars, and then you'll have, you know, the people who in their feelings that you've never seen before. I'm not sure if Ricky General will ever clarify what he's saying, but I'm not sleep. And you said Twitter fingers with a thinking emoji. Like, don't speak legible with real words, not with emojis. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Tank Davis fans, man. I know they in a frenzy tonight.
They going all over. I done look. I'm looking. They all over the place, bro.
Yeah, you know it's 10 in the morning here where I'm at on vacation.
They talking about you up 10 in the morning. You up 2 in the morning trying to finish.
Right. He should be asleep. I slept and woke up in the morning to watch the fight. You know what I mean? Eating breakfast, watching this shit.
They ain't gonna get no sleep tonight.
Nah, they ain't gonna sleep for a whole week. We've been on this boxing shit for a long time. We've seen people close down channels. Look at the guy from Houston. Look at the guy from Houston, or was he from Dallas? The bald-headed dude. The bald-headed dude used to be with 78. When Errol Spence lost, that fella's shut down that channel. He started talking about something whole different. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. But what I do know is he ain't never talk about boxing ever again. What was his name? Black Fight Fan.
Yeah.
You know, these guys, they came out, they used to do lives every day centered around Errol Spence. Once Errol Spence got his ass handed to him, these fellas went in a deep depression. Them fellas wifed up a girl who be talking about you as a whole lesbian on these YouTube streets, talking about all kind of crazy shit. That's who he wiped up. I guess that consoled him. It is what it is. Congratulations to you, Slim. But real men don't go out like that. Real men don't go out like that. Just give it up to Bud Crawford. He beat the brakes off your man. And just say you were wrong. I'm a man. I'll never be. I could never be. I could never not be man enough to admit when I'm wrong, especially in sports.
That's why
This ain't Back to the Future. I'm not Marty McFly. I don't have a sports almanac where I can tell you what the hell's going to happen, who's going to win the Super Bowl in 2026. I can't tell you who's going to win the championship in the NBA in 2020 this June. I'm saying my Boston Celtics going to do it again, and if they don't, I'm wrong. So be it. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's why I respect Zone 6, which is what's his name, Coach K now.
Yeah.
I respect him because he ride or die with Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman
for years.
Yes.
He didn't shut down no shop.
True. He kept it pushing. Because the sport is bigger than one man.
Yeah.
But these other guys, obviously, they came on YouTube and they press record because they're a fanboy of one man. And I could never be like that.
When Wilder got knocked out, a lot of people disappeared too.
Yeah. When Wilder got slept, yep. Yeah, they disappeared. The writing was on the wall from the Joseph Parker fight.
Yeah.
I guess Ricky General ain't gonna stick his chest out and clarify what he said. So I just take it that he ain't got the heart to say what he want to say.
We've been doing this boxing shit for mad years. We ain't gonna let no Johnny come latelys come over here and talk.
Exactly. And we've seen fellas actually close down channels. Remember the Pacquiao fans? I'm a Pacquiao fan just like anybody. But he lost that fight to Floyd.
I remember them all, man. I remember Triple G.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, when Triple G was popping, there was a whole YouTube. Yeah. That's where racism was running rampant on the YouTube boxing community.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's what. What's the cat name that said Sugar Ray Robinson was ducking George Benner?
Who was that?
He was a Triple G fan. He tried to act like he was knowledgeable by talking old school boxing, but didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Was that Sean Newton?
No, it was another guy. I forgot his name.
I'm sure if you say his name, I ain't gonna forget.
George Benton, Sugar Ray Robinson.
That's bullshit.
That was impossible.
Georgie Benton was fighting in the 60s. That was after Ray Leonard. I'm sorry, dude that retired. The dude was washed out.
He was 9 years old when we were ducking him.
Right. That's crazy, man. Georgie Benton is from that Joey Giardello era. Mel Griffin. Those guys are not in Ray Robinson's era.
No.
Nino Benavides. Those type of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Some people don't know shit about boxing, man.
You used to have to know what you were talking about when you came over here.
Yeah. Hey, the funniest one was the one, what was it? What was it? Was it the one?
What you need.
What you need, yeah. Which one was he saying? Was it the one Benavides? Not Benavides,
Benitez.
Benitez versus the white boy, right?
Yeah, he said Benitez got knocked out.
The Hilton brothers. One of the Hilton brothers.
Yeah. He's like, this is the second time you came over here and didn't watch no fight.
Yeah, because he had said another fight went the distance. I think what was it? Was it the Russian versus Danny Jacobs? I think it was that one.
Yeah.
What was it? P-Rog.
Yeah.
He said that Jay went the distance. That dude ain't get knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, that will get you vexed, man. That will get you upset though, for real. Yeah, I mean,
they got beat mad.
Huh?
They got beats mad. You remember?
Yep. I remember that shit.
Because he said that's the one. Because he came on there and said Benitez didn't get knocked out by what's the dude, Davey Moore.
Oh, it was Davey Moore, not Hilton, not the Hilton brothers from Canada. It was Davey Moore. That's right. Yep. Yep.
There was a stoppage.
It was a stop. You got stopped in the corner.
Yeah.
I remember
Talking
that.
about there was no stoppage. He said that I watched that fight wasn't stopping. And everybody like, you ain't watched that fight.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed. But yeah, man, I'm probably gonna shut down this live stream, man. I think we've done exhausted this topic. We've seen what we've seen tonight, and I'm about to go watch a lot of these other people's videos, see what they talking about.
Yeah, Paulie said it was the worst decision ever. I'm about to watch his shit.
Yeah, man, because hey, I'm just glad that they saw what I saw. Now, you know what I mean? They saw what I saw.
Yeah.
Yo, Lamont Roach impressed me with his defense and his distance, you know. He stayed away from that left hand and not like on the lateral movement, like he's circling to, you know what I mean? The man just stood at a distance where he's not just going to get caught in the line of fire. And to me, those are the things that want him to fight. And of course, the counter punching. He had the quicker hand speed. Tank those one punch at a time. Power shots. He loads up. Hey, then his coach was telling him not to load up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Calvin Ford was telling him that. Yeah, man.
They was panicking in that corner, too.
They was, especially after round 11 going into round 12.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But yo, B-Marsh Boxing, I'm about to sign off. Big up my man Chris Caban for coming on.
Big up everybody. I hope y'all sleep good tonight.
No doubt, man. It was definitely a good night of boxing. Very, very good night of boxing. You see, Chris, this one more thing before I sign off. Turkey need to bring those big fights they doing in Saudi Arabia to the States. Prime time.
He said Canelo and that's gonna be in the States.
That gotta be in USA. But even Bivol and better Beef, you know, because look, it's not like
he said Ryan Garcia. He said Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney made though.
It's gonna be where?
He said that's gonna be in New York.
Okay, yeah, stuff like that. You gotta have that in the States. You know, even better Beef and Bivol, you make new fans out of Americans watching it. You know, it's not just the hardcores. You know what I mean? Those fights are too big to just be in Saudi Arabia. You could put cards in Saudi Arabia, bring some people out there, you know, like you know, but for the most part, these type of big events that they're doing in Saudi Arabia, I don't know what the price of the tickets is or out there in Saudi Arabia, but I'm sure you put them in Vegas or New York City, you already know they're going to be taxing. Bring them to the States, man. And I didn't say they shouldn't have no fight at all in Saudi Arabia, but there should be some big fights in the States where you putting these big fights, which fights that got a lot at stake, undisputed type of fights for the American public to see as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been said that. Yeah. And so far, Riyadh season, we've only had one event in USA. And that was Bud Crawford versus Maldrimov. And that's when, Chris, a lot of people started coming to me, people asking me about who are these Arab dudes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They was like, yo, they did the whole Saudi Arabia national. They didn't know about these guys. We've been known about them because we watch boxing. That was the first time a lot of people, even guys I know who we've been talking boxing for years. Now, they're not hardcore like us, but they big boxing fans. But they didn't know nothing about these Arab dudes taking over boxing. Till that Bud Crawford and Maldrimov.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, you know. Anthony Joshua versus David Dubois. That should be in England. I ain't mad at that. That don't gotta be in USA, you know, but I don't even remember where the first fight. Well, I think it was in England, right?
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, do it again in England. You know, that's fit for England. You know, better Beef and Bivol. You ain't gonna put him in Russia. They're not fighting in Russia. They're not fighting in Canada. They did one already in Saudi. Put the next one in America. The trilogy, the third one, just bring that to the States. Yeah, I mean, bring that to the States. You know what I'm saying? For prime time. You know, on a Saturday between 2 p.m. East Coast time and 6 p.m. It's a nice day. The weather's nice. Ain't too many casuals gonna be staying in to watch boxing like we are. They're gonna go out and enjoy the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's all I gotta say, man. B Marsh Boxing, big up Chris Caban. Signing off. We out of here.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Hey, we gotta do a basketball one again when you get time.
How about